How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the video. Today we are going over a back workout. Now, unlike the previous workouts, this one is going to be focused more on strength. So we're going to be keeping the weight a little bit heavier and keeping the reps a little bit lower. So for this exercise, we're going to be doing 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps, keeping that weight a little bit heavier and just trying to get those muscles activated and build up that strength. We are doing a bent over trap bar row. Now, I know a lot of gyms don't have access to this type of bar, so if you don't have one of these, just do a standard bent over barbell row, preferably underhand grip. The reason I like using the trap bar is because it keeps your hands in a more neutral position, which for me just allows me to better activate my lats and really focus on the contraction at the peak, and just really nice and stretch them out at the bottom. So just a personal preference, but like I said, if you guys have that bar, give it a try. Next, we are doing standard pull-ups. On this one, really focus on your form, so try and control the weight. I don't like to go all the way down, so I'm not fully stretching out. This helps keep constant tension on my lats. It's kind of personal preference, whatever you prefer to do and whatever you feel more in the movement. But something else you'll notice is that I'm actually using Versa grips. Now, the reason for this is because I want to be focusing on my lats, so I'm not actually trying to hold on the entire time, not focusing on my grip, just really allowing myself to concentrate on the muscle that I'm trying to target. You can use either Versa grips, or if you have them like wrist wraps, but whatever you want, it's your preference. If you want to keep your grip strength working, go for it. I just like using the Versa grips, like I said, because I can focus on the muscle I'm trying to target. Now, once we finish with that, and for that one, by the way, we were doing 4 sets, around 6 to 8 reps, if you can manage that. Otherwise, just do as many as you can get. Now, this exercise, bent over dumbbell rows. We are doing 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps again. On this one, you'll notice that I might be swinging a little bit, but as long as I am able to, I am controlling that negative portion of the rep, as you can see here, keeping the weight under control as much as possible. Once I start to hit failure, then I'll start doing a little bit of cheating reps where I'm swinging and using a little momentum, but I'm still really focusing on that contraction as much as possible. That's a big key when you go heavier, is you might go a little bit heavier, you might need to use some momentum, but as long as you're really focusing on those contractions and keeping your back and you're keeping yourself safe, that's all right. Now, something you'll notice here is I'm actually using my belt. Again, we're going a little heavier, and I like to just focus on the move and the contraction of the muscle as opposed to my form. So the belt just helps keep my lower back in a little safer position, helps keep my core tighter. So if you guys like using one, go for it. Otherwise, don't worry about it. After that, we are moving on to lat pull downs. Now, something to note with this exercise is you'll see those funky things on the bar. Those are called fat grips. And for me, because I've been using my Versa grips for a while now, I want to continue building up my forearms and my grip strength, so I threw these on the bar. And what they essentially do is they make the diameter of the bar really large, so it forces you to really squeeze and hold onto that bar for dear life while you're doing your reps, and that's going to really burn your forearms. So it's a great way to just kind of work on your grip strength. If you don't have them, don't worry about it. This was just something that I felt like doing, so I threw them on there. For this exercise, we're going to be doing 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and then we're going to be doing a rest pause. So as you can see here, I'm actually pausing, did a little bit of a stretch, and then I'm pumping out another 3 to 5 reps, whatever I can get. So with that, really just focus on those rest pauses once you hit failure. After that, we are doing something that I haven't done in a long time. This is a cable shrug. So I really actually liked doing this because I could keep the cable and keep my hand as close to my body as possible, whereas when I'm using like a dumbbell, I can't really keep the cable, or can't really keep my hand close to my body, so I have to push it away a little bit, and it just feels kind of awkward. So for this, I can keep my hand really tight to my body and just really focus on that movement, really focus on the shrug and my range of motion. So give this a try if you haven't tried it before. For us, we're doing 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps, and if you can get a few more, go for it. Really just try and burn out those traps. So like I said, something different, something to give a try if you want. After that, we're moving into our final back exercise, cable pullovers. As you've seen many times, this is one of my favorite exercises to burn out at the end. Big key to this is I use a rope. So grab the biggest rope that your gym has, and the reason for this, as opposed to say a flat bar, is simply range of motion. So at the bottom I can pull my hands to my sides, allowing me to get a few more inches in my range of motion and just really increase that contraction at the bottom of the movement and just better engage my muscles and encourage hypertrophy. So with this one, we're trying to burn out, so we're going around 12 to 15 reps, trying to keep the weight heavy again, and once we start hitting failure, just try and really pump out those extra couple reps. Now, moving into biceps. This, we are starting off with dumbbell alternate bicep curls. If you want to increase the intensity, just focus on one arm at a time, so just say do 5 reps on your right arm, then switch over 5 reps on your left arm, and then rest for 30 seconds and repeat. Whereas right here I'm just doing alternating, so just kind of different ways of increasing the intensity. But we are going to be doing 5x5s on this, so again we're going a little bit heavier, controlling the weight as much as possible, really focusing on that, and really just trying to pump as much blood into biceps as possible. Now normally after a back session, especially a heavy back session, my biceps are already pretty dead, so I can't go too heavy. As you can see here, I'm already starting to cheat, only like 3 or 4 reps in. So just go as heavy as you can without breaking form too much, and really focus on hitting those reps as much as possible. Now once we finish that, we move into standing dumbbell alternate hammer curls. So basically just take your wrist, turn it 90 degrees, and start curling again. For this, same basic thing. We're going 5x5, going a little heavier. As you can see, once I start hitting failure, I'm starting to rock a little bit and use a little momentum. This is just a way of trying to push past my sticking points, push past failure, and break through those plateaus. So I really like these ones, again, to go a little heavier because it really helps hit not just your bicep, but it'll also actually hit your forearm and your a little bit more as well. So it increases your grip strength, just builds your overall arm, and it's a great exercise. Now, like I said, 5 sets, 5 reps per set. Really focus on those negatives as well. Try not to just let the weight drop. And our final exercise for the day is going to be spider curls with a dumbbell. So this, try and find either a preacher curl bench that's straight as possible, an incline bench, or I'm just using the hyperextension machine right here. And it's a little awkward to get into, but it serves its purpose really well. And we're just going to be focusing on around 6 to 8 reps for 4 sets. So on this one, really helps isolate that bicep and just kind of burns the muscle out a little bit more. So after everything else we've done today, as I said, it's a little awkward to sit in this thing, but this is a great move to kind of finish off with and just burn out those muscles. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button. Leave a comment down below if you gave this a try and let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, because we got great videos like this every single day of the week. And on Fridays we got great nutritional videos. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!